Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel and my fortress for a brand new comic video. That's right, I'm not going to be unpacking any comics that are already unboxed. I figured I'd save a little bit of time. Now, the one thing I will say is my review area, my video area here in the fortress is a little bit messed up. I am working on some different things, and very soon I'm going to have a collection tour, a room tour, all ready to go. So I'm just working on a few more things to make it look a little less hectic, and then that will be up for you guys. But until then, I've got a few books that I picked up since last year, and to be honest, it's not a lot of books. I did unbox them all or unbag them just to see if they were all good, and they were. But let's take a look. Let's see what I've got. So first up is a auction win. Now this one I did accidentally win from the Bunky Brothers on Whatnot, and it is Fantastic Four issue number 18 from 1963. It is the first appearance of the Super Skrull, and they have it estimated at a 1.8, and I have to agree. Unfortunately, it was the base price that I paid. I think I paid $50 US for this thing, which is the maximum. And it's another one of those instances where if you're putting a bid in and you're getting to the higher end, be careful because you may accidentally get put over the higher end value. Still happy I got it, and it is going in my collection. I have actually decided to collect volume 1 of Fantastic Four from issues 2 to 100. And when I do collect all of them, I will be selling all of the collection to try to get myself a low-grade copy of Fantastic Four number 1. But that's a dream. I don't know if it's going to work out, but hopefully it all works out, and maybe I'll upgrade this copy. But this at some point will be on its way to CGC. Next up is a book that, honestly, it's not a near mint copy. It has a few issues. It's not a 9.8, but it's a higher grade. If I had to guess, I'd say probably around an 8 to an 8.5. This book was purchased for the sole purpose of autographs. Which autographs, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you did. Real Ghostbusters issue number 1, and I would like to get not necessarily the animated shows cast, although that would be cool, but I would like to get the autographs of at least Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, who played Ray Stantz and Peter Venkman in the films. Love those movies, and I figured it was beyond time that I had the first issue. Maybe I'll upgrade it before I get them signed, but or maybe I'll find another book that's more fitting for the film signatures, and I will see if I can get the autographs from the animated actors on this one. Either way, picked it up to get a autograph collection on it. There we go. And I got that one on a claim group auction on Facebook. So very happy to have picked that one up, and I got it for a decent price, 20 bucks, I think, Canadian. Next up is Fantastic Four First Steps issue number 1. This is the movie variant, and my whole plan is to get, again, autographs. I want to get the whole film's autographs on this. Vanessa Kirby is the first one up. She's going to be at SWOW this fall, and this book will be going in to get her autograph. And Pedro Pascal, I'm sure we'll be doing a signing, whether at CGC, SWOW, maybe some crazy day he'll come to HalCon, or I'll be able to go to one of the cons out east in Canada and meet him and get an autograph. But until then, we're sending it in for Vanessa Kirby's signature, and yeah, should work out well. I'm really getting into the autograph side of these books. I do definitely have my books that I collect for just the collecting the book reasons, but this is 100% to send in to get signed. I also have a couple Mandalorian books upstairs that I would love to get signed by Pedro Pascal, and hopefully I can. We'll see. If he does a signing, it'll be going well. All right. And last up is another book that will be going in for a signature series. And this one I paid, I think, a total of $8 Canadian. I think I got a really good deal on it. And I actually scooped it up before anyone else had a chance. I saw people watching it. So I pulled the trigger. It is Superman issue number 75. And it is going in for the signing of Jurgens and Breeding will be signing. They're going to be doing a signing at CGC, so I picked this book up for the sole purpose, and it is the newsstand, which I got for, I think, a crazy price. I think this has a high chance of getting a 9.4 to a 9.6, and I'm going to have my fingers crossed that when it does come back from the signing and everything, that I see it at a 9.8. And it will, of course, go into my collection. But another thing I want to do is get autographs from some of the greatest comic creators, and I'm very happy to have it. Just looking at it, I do not see any spine ticks to speak of. The corners are very crisp. There may be a little piece right up here at the top corner, but honestly, guys, this book is beautiful looking. So I think I really did get a good deal on this either way. It will be going to CGC either way, but this one is going for the Jurgens and Breeding signature series, and I could not be happier. So this one will be on its way this month. So stay tuned. I may have a full video on its return, or it could just be part of this video or a new one. So keep watching for all these books. It could be on the next part when some of them do get back. If not, they will be on future videos. Anyways, guys, that's it for part one here. I will be back with some more books. I've got more books in the mail coming in, and a couple other cool things on the go. But I will be back very soon for part two. And yeah. And just like that, I am back, and I've got a package from another auction win on Facebook, and I've got a pile of books that, well, not a pile, but a stack of books that I actually picked up at Comic Hunter. It's in Moncton, New Brunswick. It's my go-to comic shop, so I went there and picked up a few cool books. But we're gonna start off with this one. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with the Comic Hunter books. So we're going to start with this one. I think I got them all in reversed order. I don't know. We'll start with this one. This one is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, part one, I think. Part one. Yeah, book one. It's the Jim Lee variant cover. I think they're redoing all of the Dark Knight right now. So I saw this one on the shelf under new releases and had to pick it up along with my pull file, which is now filed upstairs in my personal collection, but definitely a cool cover. And at some point, if I get to meet him at a Comic-Con or possibly another time, maybe I'll get him to sign this one too. I do have a list of books that I want to get him to sign before this one, but picked it up because I just love that cover and that art. All right, moving on. Next up we have, we'll go with this one. Wonder Woman issue number 90, estimated at a 9.2 plus, so this could get a 9.8, and it is the DC Universe logo. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am hunting these books down. I am looking for all the DC Universe variants. I have Superman Man of Steel issue 18 DC Universe variant in a 9.8 in my personal collection, and I'm kind of hoping that when this one goes into CGC, it comes back at a 9.8 as well. This is, of course, the first Artemis, and definitely a cool cover. Gonna send that away very soon, hopefully. And next up, the last pickup from Comic Hunter is Batman issue number 386. It's an estimated 8.0, but I think it could squeeze out an 8.5 or even a 9. 8.0 or 8.5, hopefully a 9.0 possibly. First Black Mask, Batman 386. Great cover. And definitely had to pick this one up. I think I only paid 50, 60 Canadian. I can't quite remember at this moment. but definitely a cool book to pick up. And you know, when you see these at the local comic shop and it's a half decent price, you got to pick them up while you can. This is going into my PC for now, and at some point when I want to upgrade to a different book or a different Batman book, etc., I may sell this at that time. But there we go. Those are the three main pickups from Comic Hunter this week. And now on to the package from the Facebook auction win. This one I really am not sure what it is. There we go. Now it says do not bend, but it is a little beat up, so I'm a little bit concerned at the moment. But figured let's wait an hour or so till I get home from work, and we'll just pop the video on, and I'll open this up for you guys too. So let's take a look. I'm just going to rip the end here off, and there we go. So, like I said, the envelope is in bad shape. There we go. All right, so get that. I'll get that after. It looks like the tape will come off quite easily. Love this painter's tape. Get that off. Now, if this is bent, this is not an actual like eBay auction where there's another person that is going to take the book back, but luckily it looks like it is pretty well protected, and I'm assuming it is not bent, but we will find out. And I think I've purchased from this guy before, but again, it's been a while. It looks like more than one book, and I honestly don't know which books I won. I cannot remember. There we go. He had it well packaged, so very happy about that. And we're taking a look at first book. Oh, yes. On my quest to get the first 100 Fantastic Four books, we've got Fantastic Four issue number 58. And I honestly cannot remember what I paid for this one. I don't think it was a lot. I got a really good deal on it. It's got the Doom cover, which I know are going kind of crazy at the moment because of the Avengers Doomsday movie that's coming out. So added issue number 58 to my collection, and if there's any key significance, I'll put it down below. Right on. Just checking it out for the first time for myself. I'd say this one's a 3.0, maybe 2.5 3.0. But this will be getting a cleaning and a pressing, and we'll see what it gets. There we go. And now on to the final book of the day, and it is, yeah, one to add to my Superman Volume 1 collection. It is Superman issue number 236. Artwork by Neil Adams, and if there's any other significance, I will put that down below, but really good looking book. Happy to have this in the collection. And if you don't know and haven't watched any of my previous videos, I am going after Superman issues 2 to 424, I believe. All of volume 1 except for number 1, of course, which I have a copy. So I'm going after all of them. Now, I've changed my mind on grading all of them, but really cool addition to the collection there. Got to get it ticked off on the list. And yeah. And that is it for today's pickups. I may have one or two more coming in very soon. I know I have one for sure, which was just one today, which when that comes in, I will unbox it for you guys as well. But until then, that is what I've picked up. And I'm happy about all the pickups so far. So I've got a couple other books at Comic Hunter that I've hoped they have put aside. I'm not sure. But if I do get those, I will also be putting another part in this video. So stay tuned here. I will be with you in just a moment with any new pickups. Back to my channel, it's Ryan the Kryptonian Collector, back with you guys again for a comic haul video. I haven't done one in quite a while, and I've accrued quite a few new books, some gifts, and some real big grails. So please stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss to see what I've picked up. We're going to start off with a gift. Now, a little backstory on this. My brother actually just returned from a trip to Europe. I'm not going to say what he was doing over there, but he did check out a comic book store for me. And I do have to thank him for that. This is the second time he's gone over. And he brought back a couple cool books. So we're going to start off with this one, a Detective Comics. And as you can see, it's from Batman Volume 1. And it is all in what looks to be Russian. That's right, Russian comic books, Batman. I find the paper on them, the covers feel so much more of a heavy-duty paper than the American comics and Canadian comics. Really great book. And, you know, if I turn it around here, you can see there's a little bit more. And I'm not sure. I really should try to get one of the American books to compare it to, but I haven't actually gone out to get one yet. So that is the back cover. Great Joker art. And there you go. If there's any kind of info, as always, put it down below. If there's any key information or whatnot. But yeah, Russian. There we go. Next up is another Russian book, and this one I think is Batman Ego. A book I've had on my read list for a while, but great art on the back as well. And again, it's all in Russian. I will be swapping these over to the bag and board once I get around to it. But again, this book feels so much more heavy than a traditional American book. The cover, the paper they're using in it for the covers, definitely heavier grade. Again, I should probably find a way to read it from this maybe. I don't think it's the whole story in this, mind you. It's just, you know, kind of cool little different thing. Put that one there. Now, I'm not sure my easel will hold up with all that heavy paper. So I'm going to just take those two down. Next up is a very cool book. Not quite sure what the title is, but I do 100% know the artist. That is Lee Bermeo art, right on that cover, one of my favorite artists. And again, like, this is a thick book. I would almost assume that this thing would be, I don't know, it would almost have to be the whole volume, the whole storyline maybe. I have no idea, but I should open it up here. I might just open it up here because I don't even know. This one is so much thicker than the others that I don't know if it will fit in the traditional bag and board. It may have to go into a magazine board for the bag and board for that one. And next up is the last regular sized comic, and it's a duplicate from the last time he went. This is a duplicate, so one of these ones will be going up for sale. I haven't decided yet whether I'm sending them to CGC or not. I would really love to have them all graded. You never come across Russian comics over here, and if you do, it's very rare. So I don't know. Maybe I'll send them all to CGC. I'm really thinking about it right now. But one of these will be for sale. I will put information for that on my Facebook, X, and all that. If you guys want a shot at it at some point, there's a Russian Batman book there for you. Jeez, I thought I was going over. Now, lastly, we have, I think it's Final Crisis, maybe? The whole volume. Now, unfortunately, I can't read it. It's still a cool collectible. I can't read it at this time, at least. And, you know, I'm probably going to be putting this thing into my shelving. I'm creating a new spot for all my omnibuses, and the bigger the books, and I think this one will go up with it, and I don't think I'll take it out of this sleeve. I think I'm just going to leave it in this sleeve, and we'll show you the back. Great art. There we go. All right, guys, so that is it for the Russian books that my wonderful brother purchased for me on this trip to Europe. And now on to the bigger books, the Grails and what have you. Now, there are 2 Grails in here, but I'm going to show you because it's been a while since I've actually done one of these haul videos. And I'm just going to go through some of them. A lot of them I open at the time instead of just collecting the boxes to open. I don't want you guys sitting through a ton of me opening boxes, or trying to in some cases. So we're going to start off with this one. This actually I only got 2 or 3 days ago. Fantastic Four, issue number 64, first appearance of the Century, I believe. I'll put the pertinent information down below as I always do. And this one is a really good condition copy. I'd say I'd get a 6.0 to a 6.5, maybe even a 7. Hard to say. I am starting to collect all issues from 2 to 100 of Fantastic Four. And I'm going to eventually try to get a number 1 if I ever get the money or am able to pick one up. And then I'd probably sell all the rest. But it's just kind of another little side quest for me right now. All right. Next up is another one that I'm collecting. It is issue number 12 of Amazing Spider-Man. Now, this one is in very bad condition. It has the top clipped out here. It looks like a rodent has chewed at the bottom right side of this book. And it's all complete other than these 2 issues. This is a starter copy, and as you know, I'm trying to collect issues number 1 to 100 of ASM. And I don't know, just a starter copy. If I can get upgraded at some point, I will. I have put it in this case. Just, I don't know why. Maybe I should put a better book in it, but got this one in there right now in this top loader. And again, I think it's the 3rd appearance of Doc Ock. I will put the info down below. But that one I won on an eBay claim. Next up is a book that I picked up from Comic Hunter. I went in and they had this one. And, you know, I love Golden Age books. And this one is Golden Age All-Star Comics, issue number 53 from 1940. And I just love the art and I love the covers. So I figured I'll pick this one up. I can't remember what I paid for it. It is estimated at a 2.0 to 2.5. So who knows? I don't know if I'll be sending this one to CGC, but if I do, who knows what I'll get. This one as well, I really, I don't know. Maybe at some point it will come available. For now, it's just going to my personal collection. All right, guys. So these next 2 books are the ones, these are the Grails. We're here. These 2 books are amazing. One of them I have never thought I'd own. The other I knew I'd get, but didn't know it would be this soon. So there was an auction, a live auction on Elite Comics 11, and I found this guy, Collector Supreme, I believe, and he was doing a sale, and I loved all of his Superman books. He had a ton of Golden Age Superman, and I came across these 2, kind of gave it a little bit away. I'll show you this one first. As you all know, I'm trying to collect Superman issues 2 to the end, which is 400, almost 500, I believe. And of course, not being able to own one. The biggest hurdle I'm going to find is the earliest of the Supermans. So I currently have a few in my collection. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen a few of those Superman books. And I'm happy to announce that I am adding Superman issue number 7 in a probably 1.0 to 1.8, somewhere in there, to my collection. It's a rough copy. It's the first appearance of Perry White, the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet. Now, I have had it opened, and I did read it a little bit. It's all still attached. It's all there. It's just the spine is absolutely rolled. I've got it in a magazine bag and board right now just because it will not fit in your regular Golden Age bag and boards. So my plan for this is one of two options. One, I send it just like this into CGC to get it graded, which is probably is 100% the cheapest. Number two, there are some professional cleaners out there that I was talking with about my Superman issue number 6, and if you didn't see that video, check out my channel. I cracked my Superman 6 out of its slab to send to my friend Brad at Squeaky Clean Comics. I don't think I'd do this to him, though. This one is extremely rough. The centerfold is in there. I think it might be loose. I really didn't want to go too far. The spine is all chipped up. And honestly, I think that the spine could be fixed and this book could be improved a bit. I don't know if the grade could be improved a bit. Maybe it would come down to just the cover looking a little bit better. But there are some people out there that can do that, and I was talking with one. So at some point, this book may just go for that. But as of right now, I'm thinking just sending it into CGC. Although it would be nice to see if someone could fix this spine. I'm sure it could be done, but I wouldn't want to risk it with this paper. The brittle pages, the cover's brittle. It's a nice copy because it is Superman, early Superman, but and I did get a deal on this one. I bought that one and this book at a deal. Anyways, guys, Superman number 7. I'll stop rambling on about it. Beautiful book, no matter what condition it's in. First Perry White, very happy to have it. Now, this next book is the one I never thought I'd own. I honestly wasn't 100% going after these books. And when I saw it come up alongside this one, it was also a very low grade. And unfortunately, this one is also restored. This one is Action Comics issue number 21 from February 1940, but I do believe that it was actually printed in 39, late 39. If you know the exact date, please, by all means, put it down in the comments. It's got tape along the spine. It's got tape along here. Now, restored, it is restored. Somebody did continue the artwork. Now, the cover cuts off right down here, and right here they colored on the first page as well as in this corner. And they also took a bit of that marker to fix the chipping at the bottom of the cover. I'm now just remembering that it actually says December 26th, 1939, so I believe this did come out in 1939. Now, this one I probably could have gotten a Superman number 8 alongside. But when I saw this one, I really wanted to add it to my collection. I love these Golden Age Superman covers, and I gotta tell you, I never thought I'd own one, even in low grade, restored low grade. I think this one is estimated at, I believe when I bought it, it was on the auction that Collector Supreme had on his own. He's on Instagram. And I got a good deal on both these books. He was really fair and worked with me. And yeah, so now I have number 7 for my collection, and I have Action Comics issue number 21. With Action Comics, I'm not collecting a whole line or any specific numbers. I'm just collecting what I can get my hands on and what I can afford at the time. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's haul video. It is a little bit longer. There were quite a few books. It was backlogged for quite a while. But let me know what you guys think about this reveal. Okay, everyone, well, that's it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys are getting the comics of your dreams. I will be back very soon for another video. You can follow me on my Facebook, X, Instagram, Vero, and TikTok. Links to those will be down in the description below. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like rating, subscribe to my channel for more great content. I got lots more coming down very soon. I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks again.